Well, we do have an active weekend on the way. A lot of people trying to figure out, well, what can I do indoors? And you've got a great suggestion. Forrest Hartman, our favorite film critic. Thank you very much for coming in.
Great to be here. Yeah, we've got the Lego Movie 2, the second part. Got a pun in the title, opening up this weekend. And I think it's going to be #1 because Glass has been hanging on there. And I don't think it can hang on for another weekend at #1.
Yeah, and it seems like there's a lot of excitement generated about this sequel. But as you'd mentioned, it's almost just a continuation of the first movie.
It really is. I mean, it's called the second part. That's the subtitle there. And it is a continuation of the first Lego Movie. To that point, maybe that's one of the downsides. One of the things that I thought was really great about the first Lego Movie was it was surprising. It did some things that I hadn't seen before in a film, and really, you hear something called the Lego Movie, you're expecting an ad, and it was a lot more than that. It was a lot of fun. The downside about this little one is that it continues a lot of the tropes that we've seen from the first one, but it's not nearly as surprising.
Now, I do want to mention, because some people might not know if you hadn't seen the first one, this is a star-studded cast that they have for this movie. So when you're looking at this, you know, it's animation, but the voices you're hearing are some of your favorite movie stars.
Oh yeah, you've got Chris Pratt in there, which it's harder to become a bigger star than he is right now. You've got Elizabeth Banks. It's a really all-star cast. You've even got Will Ferrell, who shows up, who was in the first one. So a lot of the elements from the first movie are back.
Well, that's great. And of course, the first one, it actually got a lot of attention from adults as well. You were telling me just before we came out here, this one probably a little better for the kids, not so much for the adults.
Yeah, for me, for this one, I think kids in the 10-year-old age range, younger, I mean, there's nothing offensive about it. As you can see, it's very colorful. They're going to enjoy it. They're going to have a lot of fun with it. I think what's not going to happen this one is that the parents that bring those kids are also going to go, wow, that was really great. I think they'll kind of be there like, okay, I've seen that before.
Well, it is a good option for you if you're looking to get out of the wet weather heading your way for this weekend. And of course, really quickly, 1 out of 10, what'd you think?
You know, I'm going to give this one about a 6. I think kids are going to like it just fine. Adults will probably be like, well, you know, it was okay.
Okay, well, there you have it. 6 out of 10. Could be a worse way to spend your weekend. Forrest, thanks so much for coming in.
Absolutely.